Okay, greetings and salutations. I was asked the other day to do a makeup tutorial, and I am just going to put on my makeup for the day. And like, literally, I used to call myself a basic bitch in a bathroom, but I'm not in my bathroom anymore, so I'm just a basic bitch in a room. So that's what we're doing. I am not putting on a heavy layer of makeup today because I'm not going anywhere, and what's the freaking point, right? I am, however, going to do some layers of prep. So right now I'm using Olay Complete. It's a good sunscreen moisturizing base. Lately I've been using the Olay Regenerist. I really like it. It's light, so it doesn't make you feel sticky. This one is also pretty light, but it does kind of make you feel a little sticky afterwards. But I think it's just because it's such a heavy SPF. It's a 30. So it's good, especially when you're almost 48 like me and you need all the damn protection you can get from pretty much everything on the planet trying to kill you. So that's that. Now, instead of using base today, I'm using the Lumi Glow Lotion by L'Oreal. I like this on my light days when I put on my regular foundation, which is a MAC. I love MAC. I do. MAC, if you want to sponsor me, I'm okay with that. It's a little glowy, you know, hence the name Lumi. I'm so stupid. It puts down just a nice little dewy, sheeny layer prep area. By the way, guys, I am so messy when I do this. Like, no lie. I just do shit. This one is also oh wow, I didn't even realize that. This one's also Lumi True Match. It is a glow tint, kind of a blush, but it's not really a blush. But oh my god, I didn't know I was going to be a doll today, guys. It does put a little bit more color than the other one, so it's more like a bronzer blusher. I don't put it all over my face. I just put it in the cheek, right along the nose, and a little bit on the forehead, just to give yourself that pop of color. Because, you know, I did go out in the sun this year a bit, and then I stopped going out in the sun. So, also for you ladies that are in my age group and are starting to go through premenopause or menopause, you get those weird little patches of skin where you lose some of your color, it seems. That is, of course, a hormone thing. But if you're not on treatment for hormones, then, like me, you're just looking for something to give yourself a nice kind of a, oh jeez, evening out the skin tone. So, and I'm FYI by no means a professional, but I do, and I'm very flattered. I get a lot of compliments, so thank you for that. If it weren't for you guys complimenting me, but I could put a little bit of a dark bronzer. Literally, this is Master Bronze by Maybelline. I got it like after the flood, so you know, it's all, of course, old AF. Then I got this new one from Ultra Beauty. It's called Sunkissed. Guys, I'm not even kidding. This stuff smells like suntan lotion. Like it smells like beach. Oh god, that made me sneeze. Excuse me. It smells like suntan lotion. Like it smells like the beach. And I know they did that on purpose. Like I have a lipstick it's a black lipstick, very gothic, and it it smells like licorice. And I know that was intentional, but I love it. I know that L'Oreal also has some taupe and nude colors that smell like chocolate. And it's called like the chocolate palette, and I love them. I love them too, but for some reason, nudes either hit or miss on me. They either look really good or they make me look very sick. So we don't want to look sick. Today we're going to be using this sage green lipstick, though I don't use it very often, but, well, I don't know. Maybe I will be using it, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll come down, maybe I won't. I don't know if any of you have seen the Steve videos on the Skyjack. I think that's one of the funniest videos. Drunk Steve on the Skyjack. Look it up on YouTube if you haven't already seen it. Okay, my eyebrow routine's a little weird. Like, sometimes I'll use a pomade. Sometimes I'll use this powder. I do not recommend this powder, and I'm not even going to tell you what it's called. The only reason I use this is because I bought it a long time ago. I was part of a makeup sales, and I don't want it to go to waste. Although I don't recommend this company because, well, they're crap. So, I'm not even going to tell you. I'm not even going to tell you who it is. I try to start light and move to dark. I am by no means a professional with the eyebrows. They actually are the bane of my existence. My eyebrows constantly look different every day. Like I never get my rhythm. But I start out just kind of making little wispy lines right there in the front. Try not to go too high. And then I bleed it out. It's so hard to do my makeup in my phone. So if I look down, I'm just trying to get my bearings. So then you just kind of, you feather it out. I try not to give myself too pointy of an arch, but I always end up doing it anyway. Look, just do what feels comfortable to you. There is no real way to do it. You know what I mean? I mean, hell, there's people out there doing squiggly lines on their brows, so you really can't mess it up. It's kind of dumb-proof. Do what feels comfortable to you. I do not pluck my eyebrows much. I really want to get them professionally shaped, but let's face it, we're all broke AF right now, so that's not on the menu. The only place that I ever really tweeze is underneath, and I have very distinct hairs that I see and I pluck out because they're like down in here. So what's the point? Like, I know they're not supposed to be there. Oops, I went too high up on that one, I think. One of my eyebrows, and I'm pretty sure that y'all are the same way, one of my eyebrows is always like the problem child. Like, it never wants to form as easily as the other one does, and they never look like they belong to the same family, not even cousins. So that is, of course, fun times. Fun times. I always have one eyebrow looking swanky and the other one looking jacked up from before up. Yeah, look, even my dog is stressed. He's probably like, bitch, why can't you get your eyebrows together? I will fluff them up just a tad. This brush is a little rough and typically takes out some of the color. I always have this like weird hole right there. Those are okay. Those are doable for today. So I will then go back over them with a pomade, NYX Control Freak. I just feel like this kind of helps it last a little longer for the day. Like, straight up, if I take a nap on the couch, it doesn't rub off on my pillow or on my couch, you know. But I'll just kind of go over it lightly with the, it's not a pomade, it's a gel. I'm an idiot. But you know what? That is me. Take it or leave it. Okay, so here comes the tricky part. And I'm going to say tricky part because I absolutely love this brand of makeup. And I'm probably sure there's some really nice other duochromes and chrome eyeshadows out there that I could be experimenting with. L&M Lorena Makeup. L&M. When I tell you I'm a huge fan of them, I'm a huge fan of them. And that's not even all of them because I've got I've got the glitters, the flake glitters over here, which I will be using today. Yeah, I'll be using that today. I do have the liquid chromes. I don't like these as much, and I'll tell you why. I feel like these are a little bit of a ripoff. And it's not the company. It's everybody. These, they don't have much inside the thing, and then they dry up fast. I don't like that. You know, you spend enough money on them. You do not want them to dry up and be wasteful. So these are these are the Chameleon pigments. Normally I already have my colors picked out, but I don't. I don't today. You're welcome. Let's go Lagoon. Lagoon is a blue chrome shift. This is called Cloud. This is the glitter that'll go on top of it. It's kind of a blue-pink shift. I never can remember what the shifting colors are until I put them on. Like these two colors, I love them, but they trick me. The desert one looks more orange, even though it looks yellow. And then the orange one called Phoenix, I think actually looks more yellow than it does orange, but we're gonna try that out. We're gonna try those out. Now you do have to have either a glitter base primer or the serum that comes with these. Okay, I don't even know if you can see this. Where am I? There they are. They aren't dark. They aren't dark enough. So the Phoenix is on the top. No, it's not. The Desert. Okay. So the Desert one is on the top, and it has like a pink shift. So it's like looks yellow, but it shifts pink. And then the orange one has a yellow to orange shift. So what are we going to do? Well, it actually kind of has more of a yellow-orange. So we're going to do the Phoenix because the Desert one gives too much of a pink-orange shift for my dress today. I gotta love it when I babble. No, I don't. And then we're going to pair it with the Lagoon, which is a green-blue shift. I think that'll come out nicely with these. Today I'm not using this. I was about to lie out my butt. Okay, hold on a minute. I am not prepared. I don't have my serum over here. I'm almost out of it, so I'm super duper trying not to use all. Look at that. Look how freaking low I am on that stuff. That's low. This should be enough to do the chips, the chromatic chips. But for now I gotta find my sticky base. Where's my sticky base? I just had this the other day. You would think it would all be together. And this is why I'm just a basic bitch in a room, because I can't find my stuff. Okay, I found it, and it was in like the least likely place that it would be. So, but that actually reminded me to do something else. So I have eyeshadow primers that I put on as a base anyway. This one is like a beige color. Sorry for the middle finger, but it's the one that works best. This just makes it last longer through the day. And with the loose chrome pigments, that's kind of an essential thing because they will start to collect in your crease as your creases if you don't put down some kind of a base layer to help them stick. So I have a white one and I have a beige one. The white one makes your colors pop out a lot more, but the base, the tan base ones just give you a nice neutral base loan for it. Now I'm putting on, I need to get some more of this, Glitter Glue by Too Faced. And it is a glitter primer. I will say a lot goes a long way. So if you put a little bit on your finger, go all over the eye. It can sit there for a bit and get a little tacky. That's fine. And then, do I want to use that brush or do I not want to? I don't want to use that brush. We're going to use this brush. I used it yesterday, so hopefully I don't have any other loose pigment on. I take it, I dip it in the chrome powder, which as you can see is loose. Tap it on the lid just a little to get the excess off, and then I pat it on. See, I think I tapped off a little much. So you go back and do it again. Maybe not tap it off. When I don't tap it off, I tend to get a lot of fallout because it is a loose powder. And once I get a good base kind of tapped on there, then I'll spread it. I'll lightly spread it. I will say that this kind of chrome powder, it is a little difficult to blend because it does stick to the sticky area like it's supposed to, because it's a good little chrome pigment. It sticks where it's supposed to. So you got to kind of get good at layering on top of each other to give that blended look, unless you're looking for the hard line. So as you can see, I go a little bit, because with age, my eyebrows are my, like the hood. Although it didn't do that when I was younger. Thanks, age. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the other eye. Now your primer, even though it is a sticky glitter primer, it will dry a little bit, and that's okay. It's okay. As my granddaughter would say, it's okay. It's okay. So we're going to tap, 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 tap. Tappa, tappa, tappa. The hell is that from? Why, what is that from? Oh, and I got glitter in my eye. So, that's lovely. If you're like me and you're aging and your eyelash, or God bless America, your eyelids are a little on the wrinkly or saggy side, when you're patting your brush, kind of pull down a bit and get it inside the creases. I do notice that does limit the amount of creasing that you have throughout the day with it, because there's no reason for it to collect in the corners that are already filled. So don't feel bad about packing it on. Okay, sometimes I go in with a second color, or a third color on the edges. I'll decide to do that in a minute. So then we're going to go up top, or up a little higher, with the second color. The only thing that I do with the third color is to add a little bit of a darker dimension. So if I have really light colors like this one, or these two on, it gives it a little dimension in the corner, and it's not so pastel. It's not so pastel-y if you're not into the pastel-y. I like to add a little element of a darker color just to kind of pull it in. That way you're not running around looking like an Easter egg. I'm sorry, that's what I think of when I think of all pastels. I think of Easter. Ostara. Or Ostra, however you want to pronounce it. But yeah, it feels very, very light and springy to me. Even though my dress right now literally is light and springy. That was a fluke. I don't normally wear a whole lot of light colors. That's just me, though. I'm gothic as fuck, so. Okay, what darker color do we want to use? Because I've only got, like, 2 colors. Let's go. I have this weird dark blue here, but I don't really have a dark blue color chrome. And the green, I think, may be a little too... You know what? We're going to use the Pride. This one's one of my favorite colors. It's called Pride. I think these are named after the deadly sins. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and put another little bit of the glitter primer right here in the corners, the outer edges of the eye, to help it stick on top of the already chromed pieces. This color shift is a purple to a blue-green, kind of a peacock color, and that is absolutely why I love it. Gotta blend it in with that blue. So sticky. So sticky. So we're just gonna add this in the corner, and we'll try to feather it a little. Just by swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Okay. So if you see that adds a little bit of a dark, I might have put a little too much on. It's okay. You know what? It's okay. Makeup is okay. You can screw up or add on or take off. You really can't mess up with makeup. You can't. If anybody tells you otherwise, they're lying. Most of the makeup stuff that I do is literally trial and error. So I just sit around and play in it because I'm a girl, and why not? You know what? It doesn't matter if I'm a girl. Be a boy and you can still play in it. It's just super fun to kind of experiment. And if it doesn't work and you don't like it, you can take it off. You know, it's the beautiful thing about makeup. It's not permanent. You can just wash your face and start over again. Okay. Now, just like with one of my eyebrows, one of my eyes is always off. Like the shape of my eyes never match. It's almost like butterfly wings. Okay, so now I put a little bit of dark in there, and it shifts to like a purple or green, depending on what light you're in, and that's what I love about the duochromes or the chameleon chips. Okay, now for the fun part. Oh, I lied. It's not time for the fun part. I'm just going to use... Look, I'm a basic bitch in the bathroom. I'm just going to use some of my bronzer palette or my highlight palette, and I'm going to go above or under my brow. I do this sometimes because I don't have the patience to go in my drawer and find the makeup palette that has the one really light skin tone eyeshadow palette. So just use bronzer or whatever. Okay, now the serum. Oh my god, I am so low on this. Ugh. The serum, I put just a tiny dot. And this stuff is a mess, by the way. So if you're using the loose chips, don't do it by a fan. Oh my god, I learned the hard way. I just dab a little bit on my finger and then dab it in the area that you want the chips to be in. This one I do recommend that you move kind of fast because it does dry somewhat quickly, and you definitely want it to hold its stick. Then I just dip my finger into it and dot. Dip my finger into it and dot. And there will be flakes kind of all over the place. Try not to get them in your eye. I mean, it's not horribly bad, but if you have eyes like me, it's irritant. It's an irritant. Okay. Oh, see, I got one of my. They get stuck in your lashes, so you just gotta kind of just fan them out with a brush or a spoolie so that they don't actually go in your eye, because that's just a pain in the butt. I put them in the inner crease today, but you could also put them on the outer crease. You can do your whole eye in the chrome chips. Oh, they look very springy and mermaidy today. I didn't do that on purpose. When I say that there's a lot of fallout because it's a chip, a flake, it will dust your under eye with it. So I recommend just get a brush and try to get them off as much as possible. It's okay. It's okay to have a little glitter on your face. Today I'm going to do, where's my brown? I'm going to do a metallic brown eyeliner. It's liquid. It's NYX Epic Wear. I should have gotten another. They have a black chrome one too. I should have gotten a black chrome too. Now this one, I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have to look in my mirror for because I don't want to poke myself in the eye. I have eye issues right now. I have dry eyes, so I try not to take that chrome powder or chip too closely into my inner eye. So if you notice that it's not right there, it's because throughout the day I have dry eyes and I rub it all off, so it's pointless for me. But if you don't have dry eye, then by all means, you know, put it all the way to the corner if you want. And then I'm just gonna line. And I'll put a tiny little wing, although with the chromes you almost can't really see them that much because they stand alone. They stand out so much on their own that you really can't see all the extra hoobity-doo lining unless you do it really thick, and I don't really want to do it really thick. So that's that. And then we're going to use the Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte in brown. This is the coolest case. At first I thought it came off, but it doesn't come off. It's just the packaging. It's just the packaging. And we're gonna go and I'm using this one in brown also to match the liner. That, and I just think that when you use lighter colors like this, sometimes the really harsh black liner and lashes, they kind of just harshen it up some, and I don't want it to be really harsh though. I mean, it's already a statement eyeshadow look because it's so in your face. Got it? So then we're gonna... because of my eye problem, typically don't wear false lashes anymore, although I do recommend some magnetic lashes work really well. I haven't been lucky enough to find a brand yet that I really, really like. Most of the magnetic ones that I've experimented with have their liner in a pin form, and I just feel like they dry up really quickly, and I'm looking for a magnetic lash that comes in like the liquid bottle, like the eyeliner, where you can put it on thin, thick, once or twice. Most of the ones I find come in like the velvet tips, and they just dry out really quickly, and I don't feel like you really get your money's worth longevity wise. So if anybody knows of a really good magnetic lash that has that type of liner, please hit me up in the comments and let me know, because I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to try to blend this in just a tad with a fluffy brush. One eye, when I look in the mirror, looks really blue, and the other one looks really green because this one has the light on it and this one doesn't. It actually looks really dramatic today, and that is not exactly what I was looking for, but it is what it is. I don't plan on taking it off and doing it over again, so... Now, let's decide if we want to do this green color. Do we want to do the green color? I mean, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, let's do it. Let me see if I have a liner. I don't have a liner that's, you know, green, obviously. Oh, this isn't the liner. Yes, it is. I was like, this isn't the liner bin, but it is. What color liner should we go underneath it with? I could use an eyeliner as a liner. This is the green or the blue. You know what? This is a blue eyeliner. We're going to try it. We're going to try it as a lip liner because why not? I mean, it goes on my face. If I die, it's because of this lip liner or this eyeliner. Oh, I know why we don't do it now. It's soft. And it's probably going to smear. Yeah, it spreads. Alright, well. Experiment, right? Que sera. You only live once. YOLO. You know, every time I use this, I realize why I don't use it very often. I think it's look, I'm one of those people that when I buy makeup, I want its last. I want its last because it's expensive. I got this one on clearance, I think, at the grocery store. And because I liked the color, it was odd. It was an odd color. I think it's called Jade. I don't have my glasses on. Smoky Jade. And it has like a blue-green tint to it, and I like that about it, and I got it. But the thing is it feels like an old lipstick, so it doesn't have that smooth kind of coverage that you're looking for, and it doesn't have staying power either. Like, I am a huge fan. I'm telling you what, L'Oreal, you want to sponsor me, I'm down for that too. L'Oreal's Infallible matte lipsticks. I have all of them. I love them because I can put it on once, and I usually only have to touch it up around 7 in the evening if I'm going to go live. If I don't, then I can wear it all day, and sometimes I have a hard time getting it off. So I like that about it. I don't have to touch it up. This one I'll definitely have to touch up. Well, I didn't bring my highlighter over here, so we're just going to go without highlighter for now. But normally I would put just a little bit of highlighter up here in the corners of the cheeks. So that's today's look. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going anywhere, so it's cool. I'm just hanging out, trying not to go downhill with my health. So, you know, just sit around and play. That's my advice. If you don't like it, take it off, redo it. You'll know next time. You'll know, next time what you don't like, and you won't do it again, right? So that's I'm going to lift up here, and I'm going to bring y'all down. I'm going to bring you down so you can see. So it actually came out almost this blue color with that eyeliner underneath it. Talk about matching. So here's the flakes and the duochrome. See how if the light's hitting it, it has a blue and then a more of a green. I love the chromes. I have so much fun with the chromes. And normally I would also go underneath the eye on this side a little bit with a different color, but I didn't bring them over here, and I don't want to keep y'all waiting. It's already a 30-minute long video, so sorry about that. Have fun. I will do more of these, guys. I've had a lot of requests from you guys to show how I do mine, so I really hope that you enjoyed this and you get something out of it, and it helps you on your makeup fun journey. I love all of you guys. I hope you stay safe and have a great day.